Sunday afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Houston Astros and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Yu Darvish gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And there's 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher,
swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Grisham, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not an easy thing to do, going for a batting title. You have to be good from beginning to end, and D-Row, this guy's been about as consistent as there is.
He's just got such plate discipline, Dan. Nothing outside the zone. You take a look at his numbers and his metrics. This is a guy that has no chase percentage whatsoever.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Altuve leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Grounded slowly to the left side. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's just 2 for 9. As a look, now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And now the Friars will get their first chance, no score. Framber Valdez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And now a pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, D-Row, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
The 2-1 home is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
1 out, runner at first, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. From the stretch, right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. From the belt, the pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And the 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And another foul ball. A look back at Hosmer. Now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike 1. A ball and a strike. Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The set and the 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First offering on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Kyle Tucker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. Tucker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Grisham to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 14 on the season, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Next to dig in will be Framber Valdez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Fouled away. 2-2.
Got to take your hat off to the pitcher right here. He's throwing a little pesky at bat at him right here. Could have easily just took 3 pitches and walked back to the dugout.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Astros plate two on the two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Houston. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. And it's 1-1. Valdez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Digging in next, Austin Nova. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next up is Brian O'Grady. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Brantley able to track it down for the 3rd out. Padres down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now to bat, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So now here is Alex Bregman, flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at-bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Altuve at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Astros leave 1. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
The pitcher, Yu Darvish.
First offering. No balls and a strike to count.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The set and the 1-0 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Hit in the air to left field. And Alvarez will be there for the first out. Next, here is Eric Hosmer. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
Hosmer.
From the stretch, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way, and that's in there. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So the next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Leading off for the Astros, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
First delivery to him, and he fouls this one off. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Grady arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So now to the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it's 1-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. O'Grady will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First offering on its way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So here's Will Myers. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Count 1 and 2.
Here comes the 1-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. The relay throw. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here.
Now batting, center fielder.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And that's the second out. So next to bat will be Austin Nova, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
On the line, that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Brian O'Grady will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose. Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off for the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So stepping in is Yu Darvish. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And the runner will score from second. Now both men are across to score.
And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Well, that's a big base hit right there, D-Roll, by the pitcher
to give them a 1-run lead.
Yeah, that's a backbreaker for the team right now. They're going to have to find a way to regroup. When you watch the pitcher drive in two, nothing can be more frustrating. And to give up the lead in that manner, you know your manager's steaming right now.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Padres 3 and the Astros 2. Now to the plate, Jason Castro. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
First pitch on its way. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. So here is Framber Valdez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And there's out number 2. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Astros 2. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman, Hosmer, playing here in his age 31 season. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And there's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First offering. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they still lead it 3-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Ball 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one. And now, Yordan Alvarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fouled off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now the first pitch. Alex Bregman is at the plate as he takes a called strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The 0-1 delivery.
Nope. I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Alvarez, base runner at first with one out. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. It's a two-run homer for Alex Bregman, number 28 on the season, as they take the lead 4-3.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Matt Olson started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Sliced hard on the ground. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the sixth after that two-out success.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now a 4-3 Houston lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Will Myers.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
Now the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Drives it the other way to deep right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
In now, Trent Grisham. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now
next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Nola trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, number 24, Ryan.
Now at the plate here is Brian O'Grady, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Jurickson Profar will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard towards center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
That's why you have to put a team away any way you can. They've got 2 outs, almost out of the inning, and with one swing of the bat and some speedy base running, the game-tying run scores, and the go-ahead run is now standing at third.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Christian Javier will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
Victor Caratini will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The set and the 1-2. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Bounce to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. And we are tied 4-4. Jurickson Profar takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Now playing left field, number 10, Jurickson.
Austin Adams is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Austin Adams.
Now at the plate is Jason Castro. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The next 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Miles Straw will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs and 41 RBIs. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Brooks Raley will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
Stepping up is Eric Hosmer. He bounced out last time up.
Hosmer.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Hosmer in front now, a 3-1 count.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 now to Hosmer. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drives it out to deep right center field. Brantley going back, and they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center, so a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
It's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did, and it's been incredible to watch. What a season.
The third baseman, number 20, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Machado now on 0-1. Just misses off the inside for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 5-4 San Diego lead. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he hits at a .364 clip. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Hey! That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cronenworth ranging into shallow right. He's there and records the first out. At the plate now is Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 pitch, and he misses with it. 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Myers going back. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Astros leave one, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Andre Scrub is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70, Andre Scrub.
So now into the box is Will Myers. Came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Will Myers.
First pitch on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Scrub, originally from the state of Virginia, he was an 8th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Lifted in the air out to right. Chasing after it is Tucker, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Myers stands at second with no outs. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. leadoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
That'll bring up Austin Nola
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Brantley is there, 2 gone. Here's Jurickson Profar. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real good to hit one hard and be able to run like that.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's set. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out-in-front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
Ready on 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 5-4. Keone Kela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
27, Keone Kela.
Set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is under it. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now it'll be Kyle Tucker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here. Pumped up and looks the part.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Tucker is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. So now to the plate, Jason Castro. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Padres jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Austin Adams claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keone Kela wraps it up for the save, his 44th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes.